Hello and welcome to my review about a silly game called Squad, where after watching this video you'll find out whether to try the game out for yourself or run away from it like it's a mother-in-law. Now, you probably want me to immediately tell you if this game is good or not good, but as the saying goes, the journey is more important than the destination, because only by having you stick around and watch the entire journey in this video can I get paid.
That's another tank. Oh, that's an interesting tank battle, I gotta say.
Oh, we're good. And woo! Oh god.
Enemy Vic coming across a bridge.
Yep, I see enemy.
Fuck's sake!
Oh yeah, this is what we do in Squad. We don't go and fight people, just wait for caps and smoke cigars. Oh yeah. If you have ever been in some military simulators, aka mil sims for short, and wanted to do objectively cool stuff like riding to battle on the barrel of a tank, then you probably heard of a game called Squad. Squad is a realistic military shooter that combines teamwork, with the utmost urge to drive your head first into a wall after looking at your teammates' life choices. And also, it's pretty immersive. You... What? Okay, ZBL's neutralized. I got a double hit with a fucking hat. No way, a ZSL went in front of the ZBL and blocked the hit but didn't actually tank it, the hit passed through him. Under your wing, everything is in order to win a game of Squad, you need to bleed the enemies dry, make them suffer and bury them into the depths of hell. After you kill someone, they have two options. One, wait 10 eternities for a medic to come revive and touch you.
Get the dock up here! I need a medic!
Or press the give up button and, well, give up on life. If you're tired waiting for a medic to come and save you and you so happen to press the give up button or die immediately, which can happen if a tank wishes to send a 120mm APF SDS round into your forehead, you make your team lose one whole ticket. Tickets are the score of the game. If you lose all of them, well then you lose the game. You also cannot see the enemy's tickets and cannot know if they're about to lose or if they're dominating you. Different things cost different amount of tickets. For example, a commander is a more valuable asset in theory, so it's worth 2 whole tickets. Vehicles are also worth tickets, and destroying them decreases the enemy's tickets anywhere from 1 if it's a bike or a boat, up to 15 if it's a main battle tank. Those vehicles also have respawn timers, and after you destroy them they need some time to magically reappear in your team's arsenal. This can be a negative because if you wanna be a vehicle crew and you die, you'll have to do a considerable amount of waiting, or you can go in as infantry for the time being, which some people like to. Anyways, the most costly thing ticket-wise is a radio. A radio is one of the 2 main components of a respawn point, and if lost, causes your team to lose 20 whole tickets. Respawn points, aka hubs, are very vital to the team, because it allows your team to engage in less walking and more shooting. Pew pew. Don't worry though, you'll still find yourself doing plenty of walking because of some circumstances.
Five minutes later. 15 minutes later.
These boots don't need phone walking.
Much later.
Now, to get something to fight over, you have objectives that give tickets if captured. You need to protect and attack them with all you've got. Now, attacking is usually way more fun than defending, and many people run by the doctrine offense is the best defense, so you run into a lot of situations where both teams just attack and, well, no one defends.
Enemy team has been abducted by aliens.
Where the fuck is everyone?
That goes for a few game modes such as RAS, which is random advanced and secure, and AS, which is random advanced and secure but without the random part. There is also Invasion, where one team is forced to defend and cannot attack, so that kinda fixes the issue. Now that I've described to you massively oversimplified how to win a game of Squad, go out as soldier. There's nothing to see really.
Bungle cheesed.
Yeah, what?
What is the guy?
I'm just kidding. If you look at this game or at the intro that spams every goddamn time that you open it,
Welcome to Squad. Squad is a tactical first-person shooter.
You'll hear about mystery words such as teamwork or communication, and you might be intrigued thinking that people will actually use their voices and, well, communicate. And you'd actually be right. For once, the game forces you to have human interactions because it is almost impossible to do something on your own. I mean, there are still exceptions like the wild marksman that is a lone wolf on a mission, or the tank squad that is doing advanced camping strategies on the other side of the map, but I'm getting ahead of myself here. To explain why this game is so good at making average blokes like me and you work together like a cohesive unit most of the time, I'll go into the kits that squad has to offer. Unlike other games, you can't just go carry an MG in your back, sniper as a secondary, 10 grenades in your pocket and a few RPGs in your backpack. No, here you get to choose from a selection of kits that need each other to survive. The first role and the most basic yet useful one is the rifleman. This fella has a rifle and is the man. But what else he does have is his precious ammo bag that carries, you guessed it, ammo. When your squad is far away from any resupply points, they will come begging in your feet for that sweet succulent ammunition to keep up the fight. Next kit, and one of the most important ones, is the medic. Besides being the most sexy humans on the planet, medics will always try to revive you when you're in harm's way.
Help, I'm down!
They are there's a starman waiting in the sky. He'd like to come and meet us, but he thinks he'd blow our minds. If you're a medic main, I salute you. Now we move on to the fire support roles, which are those ones. The first fire support role is the automatic rifleman. Have you wanted to feel like Rambo? Then try out the automatic rifleman. This kit allows you to unload a rain of bullets into anyone who dare stand in your way. And it has decent accuracy. This guy will provide you with the most effective fire.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Up next we have the grenadier. Have you ever thrown a grenade only to be disappointed by the range your feeble human arm has when throwing around objects? Introducing the grenade launcher. The grenade launcher allows you to launch grenades further and more effectively with minimal effort, leaving enemies discombobulated. Now we move on to the light anti-tank. Yes, the word light implies that there is a heavy one as well. Anyways, the light anti-tank is good against light vehicles per se lodges and can kill their engines in one shot if aimed correctly. And destroy the entire vehicle in 2 shots. Just give it a second, it's burning, it'll blow up soon.
It did kill the guy, thumbs up.
There we go. It is not very effective against IVs except if you hit weak spots such as turrets, engines and tracks. You should also watch out because the IV can shoot back at you, so... And also does little damage to tanks. It can, however, immobilize them, which can doom the tank to death by 1,000 cuts if you got the adequate support. But if not, then yeah. Also, keep in mind there is a mid-arm range to all the ATs. The sound that the rocket makes as it fails to arm will haunt you in your nightmares. Oh, the marksman. Those guys are either the smartest players in the team or the most stupid, going and doing God knows what on the other side of the map kind of people.
Fucking some marksman.
There's nothing else to say about this kit except that it's just a regular rifle that just has a high zoom scope. Now we move on to the specialist kits. The first one on our list is the heavy machine gunner. Because of the high caliber, the heavy machine gunner is suffering from a lack of control. Although it packs quite a punch if you actually manage to hit your target, it's not that good except for heavily suppressing targets without actually killing them. Obviously because you're probably gonna miss your whole mag. Welcome to How Many Machine Gunners Does It Take to Hit a Target? We have 1 machine gunner. And open fire! Now we're moving on to 2 machine gunners. Fire when ready. Three machine gunners. Can they hit a target? Fire. And 4 machine gunners. Unfortunately, I'm running out of paid actors, so anyways, fire. There it goes, it looks like 4 machine gunners is the needed amount. Okay, I know I kinda trash talk the machine gunners, but there's a really good one that everybody loves. The MG3. If you're fighting this guy, there's no hiding or running for you. I mean, just look how satisfying it sounds. The sniper. This is honestly my personal favorite. The sniper kit allows you to kill people with utmost precision and satisfaction. It is a one-shot, one kill to the body and a very good tool if used correctly. Moving on to the heavy anti-tank. This guy packs quite a punch and is much more effective at killing vehicles than the light anti-tank. Depending on where you hit, you can kill a light vehicle with one shot. Just give it a second, let it burn. He's very good at destroying and heavily damaging IFVs. That, as you can see by the gunner taking 10 years to move his turret, because the hat shot his turret, which makes it very hard to use and loses the stabilizer and also its sense of actually moving speed. You can fire though. And also, a hat is a tank's worst nightmare. Also, one more thing to keep in mind is that there is backblast in this game, so do not stand too close to the backside of the rocket while it's firing, because you will endure the consequences. Next up we have the engineer. This guy will take the first light vehicle in spawn, get as close as possible to the enemy base and place mines on the roads, hoping to catch any vehicles coming by. He enjoys seeing enemy Vic squads get frustrated and takes pleasure in their misery. Lastly, we have the most important role, the squad leader. He's the person that leads everybody, as implied by the name, the one who makes very important choices on what his squad should do.
Okay boys, move in! Well, some of you have died, but that's a sacrifice I was willing to make.
The squad leader is the person who sacrifices their years and mental integrity for the squad to be able to have fun. If you're squad lead, I wish you all the best. Overall, most of the skits work together to bring you the immersion of a real-life squad, the name of the game. And that's exactly what makes this game good, because you need to communicate to play the game effectively. One more important aspect, the squad have vehicles such as tanks, IVs, APCs and helicopters. Those vehicles can heavily impact the course of the game. They can make the enemy's lives a pain in the ass, and they can also make your life a pain in the ass if you've got bad vehicle players. And now, the ecosystem of vehicles goes like so. Armor personnel carries, you hunt pedestrians, light vehicles and other APCs. You see IVs run away, scream die! IVs, you see pedestrians, you eliminate pedestrians. You see light vehicles and APC, they suddenly disappear, being replaced by a big ball of fire. You see a tank, think of using your toe if you have one. You miss because of weird toe physics. Die, get namoracked in one shot. Tank, you see ants, you evaporate ants. You see light vehicles and APCs, you Thanos snap them to bits. Other IVs, no problemo. Track them and watch as they lose all hope of survival. You see other tank, engage in a 10-minute duel to the death in which the best comes on top. Or you get unlucky and you end up having intercourse with the enemy tank. That's also an option, as I've learned from my many hours of playing this game, of course. And lastly, helicopters. They transport people from A to B and deliver supplies at great speeds. You can also place radios with them, and if you got a good pilot in your team, using a helicopter becomes a very viable strategy. If you don't have a good pilot in your team, well then, RIPs.
Infantry sniping on Bravo, observe.
Oh fuck. Remind me to never fly a heli again. But apparently I can't, because I haven't blown up, so... Don't worry, this is cover. I purposely gave you cover. This was my intention from the get-go. Yeah.
It's perfect cover.
And also close air support helicopters that specialize in killing ants and other helicopters. Well, that was it for the vehicles. What I've just told you is still very oversimplified here. There's many more vehicles that you can use. Squad has a lot of variety when it comes to factions and vehicles. In total, Squad has 17 factions, each with their own unique quirks and upsides. Also, every faction has different kinds of unit types that you can choose from, each having different equipment of a set faction at their disposal. In conclusion, if you like games where you need to work as a capable unit and have a lot of dumb moments with the community, you're gonna enjoy this game. Of course, there are glitches, some of them fun, some of them frustrating. And also, a very important note, this game is not very optimized, as in if you don't have a good PC, you're gonna enjoy Arma 3 level of frames, and it may experience stutters. But on the other side, I've had plenty of fun in this game on a slightly above average PC. Also, by the way, big thanks to the people here on the screen that helped me with the acting in this video. Couldn't have done it without them. Also, if you're looking for a good server to play Squad on, you're more than welcome to join the 44th servers and hang out with the community. I'll leave a link down below in the description if you're interested. Interested? Interested! Anyways, with all that said, see you later. Alligator. Wait, I got another outro sequence. Or in a while, crocodile.